Oh, dang. All right. I hope you guys are all having a great day because we're going to be kicking off the week here playing some Reels and Wheels Classic, which, in my opinion, is one of the best online slot games to grow a smaller roll. Now, I'm going to be starting with a $1,500 roll in this one. We're going to be doing $5 a spin, but then I'm going to up it eventually to 50 in this one. And I actually have a second game I'm also going to be getting into right around the 8-minute mark. So stick around with me. With that said, I want to point out we did launch a newsletter and community that you guys can join. And, honestly, definitely check it out. There's a lot of good stuff in it. You'll see some behind the scene jackpots and more of how I approach playing these games because, honestly, I do have my own theories on some of this stuff, and I think it could definitely help a lot of you guys out. So we'll have some links in the description and comments for that. Also, you guys could tap the like on this, and let's run Brim slots. All right, let's do this. Okay, anyways, yeah, basically starting with 1,500 in this one, $5, then $10, then I'm gonna go to $20, and for the most part, pretty good. And let's say you're playing with 100 or $200, this game is a perfect starter game, honestly. There's been plenty of times in the past where I played with pretty small rolls, and I've grown it to thousands just playing with smaller amounts. Obviously, remember too, guys, when you are playing these games, be responsible about it because at the end of the day, you're going to have your ups and downs. It's just, part of it. You're going to kill it sometimes, break even, lose. It's just all, part of it. Anyways, we did go into the bonus wheel, pretty early here, which was nice, doing $10 a spin, hoping to hit that 500X, right? I mean, that would be 5 Gs, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we have to settle for 250. I'll take it, whatever, I'll bake it. I'm not going to complain. But yeah, starting things off pretty good here. That puts us up to, basically 1680 back at 5, going to keep doing this and, keep going forward. Yeah, if you guys have any questions to anything, really just, hit me up below in the comments, but, yeah, we're doing it. Wanted to start the week off here playing some Reels and Wheels because I am always playing this game, honestly. It's crazy. I'm always playing it. Yeah, keeping it at 5 for a little bit here, and I think I'm going to switch it back to 10 and maybe 20. But I did get up to 50 a spin in this one. I do remember that for sure. That was nice. Take it. Okay, and for those of you that maybe you don't play this game too often, you can see the left side of the screen does have the jackpot wheel. I have hit the Vegas a couple times on this game. Right now it's at 58K. You've got the Mega for 3,400. But obviously you definitely want to hit that Vegas if possible. Then you got the diamond multipliers, top left side of the screen. 3 of those. Diamonds is a 500X, which is also very nice, honestly, if you can do it. Okay. All right, so now we're back at 10, still up about $100, so nothing crazy. Okay, and check that out, man. We got back in the bonus round at 10. That was very nice. Very nice. We'll take it. All right, let's see how this one. Oh, man. Close to the 500X and the 80X. But they gave us the 22. What are you going to do? All right. Back at 5. All right, so now we're up $300. Not bad. Not a bad way to start the week, right? I mean, we'll take it for right now. But, I mean, obviously it'd be nice to get, a double up from where we were at. 1,500 to 3K would be nice. We'll see how things turn out here. Okay, doing our thing. Looking for another bonus round would be nice. All right, nothing there. Staying patient, staying patient. Okay, now I think we're back up at 10 here. I want to say, yeah. All right, looking for that bonus wheel, guys. Looking to get that bonus wheel again. I would also take, I would take 3 sevens or 2 sevens with a diamond multiplier. I would take that right now if I could get it. We'll see. All right, looking to lock in right here, man. Looking to get a bonus wheel or something. Oh, that was nice. Was that 150? Oh, that was very nice. Okay, I think at this point, I think I'm getting kind of closer to switching it to 20 now, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, we're still up a little bit, not like a ton or anything. But it's something, you know, 300 bucks. Okay, going down again. All right, we'll take the 50. I'll take it. Just missed the bonus wheel right there. That was a tease. That was a freaking tease, guys. Okay, yeah, I think I went to 20 here. All right, so now we're kind of giving it all back at this point, but still kind of, you know, opening another bonus wheel or get something going. And let's see. Oh man, giving it all back, huh? Okay, now we're at 50. Now check this out. Literally right in the nick of time, we hit a 500 mega. And that's kind of when I, you know, dropped it back down. But we still locked in a decent gain right there. I mean, basically close to like 500, you know, for this first game. And then the second game, I've been playing this one a lot too, guys. It's a little bit newer. It's called Real Fortune Wild Blaze. This game is really cool. It's got a cool theme. Been doing well on it, and you know, it is what it is. So that's basically, these are just 2 games I wanted to start the week off with, and I think they're good for, you know, growing a smaller roll. You know, especially if you're starting with like $100, $200. Just remember to play responsibly. You know, if you made it this far, continue watching this one to the end, because this was another good session right here. You know, tap the like, join the community, guys, below in the description and comments, and let's run damn slots.